So we have this, but it's never that easy, right? X is some complicated function of X. That's what we're going for. So this is big today. And just because I'm going fast doesn't mean that you can think and understand it fast. So take time to understand that. And what about the chain rule? Okay? The derivative of ln, not of x, but of f of x. Candy wrapper. Okay? And going from here, it's the derivative of the wrapper, which is, if I put my chubby finger here, the derivative of ln of something is 1 over that something, and then times the derivative of that something. Okay, so that's what I have here. Derivative of ln of box is just 1 over box. Yeah, times the derivative of box here, which I'm going here. Yeah, I'll leave that as that. So I have the derivative of ln of f of x is 1 over f of x times the derivative of f of x. This is the big deal for today. This was the wrapper, and then this is the candy. So take notes on that. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 examples, 5 examples to go through. Exciting! So here's the first one. The derivative of ln of something, well, it's 1 over that something times the derivative of the something. Candy wrapper. So you can make your notes nicer if you want. And I just wrote them one on top of each other. That's one example. Let's try a trig one. Derivative of ln of something, it's 1 over that something times the derivative of the something. So it's just chain rule we're applying. Cosine over sine happens to be cotangent of x. For multiple choice questions, that's probably what would come up there. You have to remember that from here. You have to remember that that equals that from pre-calculus. My brain and my mouth today are not on speaking terms. Okay, I'm going to do one problem 2 ways. Let's just do it here. The derivative of ln of 5e to the x squared. Well, put my chubby finger here. So the derivative of the wrapper is an ln of something. So it's 1 over that something times the derivative of the something. Oy, that's again another. It's a candy within a candy. It's like Christmas and Halloween all mixed up together. So again, I have candy and wrapper. So the 5, understand why that comes along for the ride. Derivative of e to the f of x is e to the f of x times the derivative of f of x, which is 2x. Numerator, denominator, put it on top, cancel, cancel, I get 2x. Seems fair enough, okay? I'm going to do the same problem, but I'm going to simplify this first. So ln of this, I start the same way, but before I take the derivative, I'm going to expand this with my rules. I expand this, and then I'm going to expand this, or simplify this, cancel, cancel, I just get x squared. Convince yourself this is the same as that, the inner guts. And now, derivative of addition is just, I take the derivative and I add the derivative. Well, 0 plus 2x. Boom, done. Okay? Next example. This one, let me just go here. I'm going to let you read through it yourself. This would be really messy to take the derivative if I just blindly follow 1 over that times the derivative of that. But it's messy and there's quotient rules. Follow these rules, and let me just be quiet because time's running out. All I did from here to here is use the rules to expand the inner guts, and then I took the derivative. So copy that in your notes and think about it. And the last one, the derivative of ln of 7 pi. Well, if you have your wits about you, you understand that ln of 7 pi is just a constant, so it should be 0. But let's say your wits took a little holiday, and if you follow the pattern, well, it's 1 over that something times the derivative of 7 pi, which is 0. So you get there. All right, so here, don't forget your summary, and here's your question of the day. I started with what test, but maybe it's like what question? What question or test should parents have to take or be able to answer before they're allowed to be parents? Okay, have a nice day, and hopefully these videos will upload.